for me to stand here today. It's all fit for our brothers and sisters to be here today. So if it had not been for your grace and your mercy, Heavenly Father, we'd be dead in our graves, Heavenly Father. Because I know there was something that we did on yesterday that know that we are blessed better than we deserve, Heavenly Father. And I thank you for this opportunity. Now I'm going to take full advantage of this opportunity to give your name the praise, Heavenly Father. For you're worthy of it all, Heavenly Father. You gave me an assignment to preach your word, Heavenly Father. And you told me to do it in season and out of season, Heavenly Father. You said even if men and women don't want to hear it, you ought to preach it anyway. So I come to the assignment, Heavenly Father, and I know that all that you appoint, you anoint, and I ask you to anoint your servant on today. The word, Heavenly Father, is that will come, Heavenly Father, fall fresh on us. That we may be better servants for you. Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity. Thank you, Lord, for this waiting congregation. Thank you. Lord, I pray behind this sacred desk they don't see me, but they see me. High and lifted up. For you said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men. Be with us, guide us, and direct us. And keep us forever in your care is our prayer. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Amen. We thank God for blessing. Thank God for this mass choir. All right. Amen. We're looking forward to this mass choir on every fifth Sunday. All right. In 2020, we want this same mass choir. Amen. So, if nothing else, Sister Fields, you got to be up here at least 5 4 Sundays. 2020. Amen. We're going to get our work out of you. Amen. We're going to work. We're going to figure it out. Amen. We're going to get the kids. We're going to name up for the weekend. Amen. We thank God. You know, laughter does good like a medicine, the scripture says so. We thank God for that. We do appreciate you. Amen. Brother Henry, amen. I see why you're looking for the microphone batteries now. You want amen. You know I love him. Amen. Ain't nothing we have an interesting message for you today. And I pray that you receive it in the spirit in which it was given. But we want to take you to Galatians chapter 6. All right. Galatians chapter 6. And Galatians chapter 6 is a familiar passage of scripture. All right. But I don't think we really talked about it much. But we always good to quote it when we want to. Come on. But I want to talk about something today that's near and dear to our hearts. And I know you all are.
Almost done. Click the continue button, then add to Chrome.
Somebody's on Chrome, amen. But as we bring this message forth today, we want you to receive it because, as I was getting ready to say before the voice that interrupted me, that some of you all are unpacking baggage for 2019. So you don't carry it over to 2020. Come on. And I need to lighten your load. All right. I even need to lighten my load. Amen. And if we really trust in the Lord, we need to let some things go. Come on. Say it. Amen. So Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, and we're going to read through 10. Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 through 10. And if you got it, say amen. Amen. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men. Especially unto them who are of the household of flesh. Faith. May Lord add a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of his holy and righteous word. Amen. And I want to title this, Stay in Your Lane 2020. your lane. 2020. It's the last Sunday of the year.
All right.
And we usually use this time to reflect, assess, and make plans for the new one.
All right.
And I stopped by here today to help you in your assessment.
Come on, come on.
We're all sinners saved by grace. Amen. We are nothing and can do nothing apart from Him. We can't save folks. Let me help you with that again, church. We can't save folks. We can't make folks. We can't give folks what they need. That's Jesus' job.
Amen. It is solely.
Can I help you again? We can't save folks. We can't make folks. We can't give them what they need. That's Jesus' job.
Amen.
Our job is to follow Christ, be obedient to His word, and go and tell others about Christ.
Amen.
We are not supposed to keep people from being fixed by Christ.
All right. Come on, come on.
Or going through what they need to go through to get to Christ.
That's right.
So I stopped by here to tell you, to lighten your load in 2019, stay in your lane.
Yes. Yeah.
You're trying to wonder where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
You got 6 months to take care of yourself. You got 6 months to stay out of other people's business.
All right.
So you got an whole year covered. I think my son said the best. That don't cost you nothing to stay out of my business. Mind your business. And we need to take that time and work on us and let God work on others.
That's right. All right.
This is where it gets nasty at.
Come on.
There's a term called enablers.
Yeah.
Come on, fix it, Pastor.
Enablers are people who enable folks.
That's right.
A definition is enabling is offering the wrong kind of help. Enabling is rescuing your loved ones so they don't experience the painful consequences of their irresponsible decisions.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I got some main mans here. Enabling is rescuing your loved ones so they don't experience the painful consequences of their irresponsible decisions. Is it anything that we do that keeps them from experiencing natural consequences of their own behavior? How will they ever get better if we don't let God work on them?
All right. Great job.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
If we're busy saving them
All the time.
all the time, some of you mothers and fathers are hurting more than you're helping.
That's
All
right.
right. Come on. Got it, Pastor.
I'm trying to help you live today. I'm trying to help you sleep today.
Got it.
All right. You hear what I'm saying?
Amen.
Preach.
They chose these roads to go down.
All right.
They did. All right.
You know what you taught them in the house. You know you taught them right from wrong.
Amen.
And they are not going to come to Jesus until Jesus meets them right where they're at.
That's right.
You don't want to hear that.
Preach it today.
But these children are deceiving you.
Say it now. Say it.
Do not be deceived.
That's right.
God is not mocked. When they do not receive the word of God, they are mocking Christ.
That's
And
right.
because you are blocking their deceivement,
Say it now. Come on.
you're part of the problem.
That's right.
What is the problem? Don't feel the swallow.
It's a real tough pill to swallow. You got to go over their house, shut your mouth, The heat is too hot in the kitchen. You got to get out and go back in your own kitchen where you can run the stove, run the microwave, run the refrigerator, run the washer and dryer. But when people leave your house, when people leave your way of rules and direction, you need to let them fall on their face a couple of times.
All right. Hey, tough love. Tough love.
We are Christians and we love one another, but we cannot stand by and watch our kids go through ill will. Stuff they created because of their own willful disobedience.
That's right.
Remember I told you that God is going to bless them through their situation.
Yes, he will.
And if you always try to help them out of their situation, you're doing something crazy to yourself. And let me just say this, and you don't have to agree with me or not, but when you spend your time trying to help others, you end up making your own self upset.
Amen. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
I don't know why they don't follow me and listen to me. Mind your business.
That's right.
Mind your business. I don't know why they don't do what I tell them to do. Mind your business. Mama told you what to do. You went out there and fell on your head. She told you don't marry that fool. You knew he didn't have no business messing with you. He didn't mean you no good. And you need to find out.
All right. Say it, Pastor.
Figure it out.
Do you, anybody in here believe and trust in God?
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe he knows where I live?
Yeah.
Does he know where your children live? Does he know where your sister and brothers off of crack cocaine live?
Yeah.
He knows how to get to them if you would just get out of the way. But we are being deceived by our children, and we put it on the grandbabies.
Come on.
I don't want my grandbabies messed up. Maybe your grandbaby got to be tough.
All right.
And maybe if a parent would see their grandbaby suffer, then maybe they would get off when they do nothing and maybe do something to help their grandbaby.
That's right.
Or I don't think many grandparents signed up to let they see their grandparents suffer, their grandchildren suffer, but maybe they got to go through some stuff.
Yeah, Pastor.
Let me give you this little analogy for a little bit. If you tell your child to take their lunch to school every day, and they forget their lunch, you are not helping them by running up to the school every day taking them their lunch. I bet you, I can definitely say for Samuel Nero Jr., if I miss lunch a couple of days, I'll do whatever I need to do, put an alarm on my phone, a string on my finger, or something, put my lunch in the bag, whatever I need to do to make sure I don't leave my lunch tomorrow.
Say that, Pastor. We all would. I want my life.
What are you saying, preacher? I said sometimes it takes pain to gain.
Say it,
You preaching now. Yeah, that's right.
If they don't go through anything, and you always saving them all the time,
Say it.
It never will.
they ain't gonna learn nothing.
Nope.
That's all right, dude. I'm gonna be honest for a minute. My mama coming to pick me up. I ain't worried about this. Y'all gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna be here. My mama coming to pick me up.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. That ain't for me? Mama ain't coming? No, you gonna sit there this time.
That's right.
And guess what? Mama got money in her pocket. Mama got peace of mind because you know you're in a good place. And that may be where God wants you to sit to understand what you've been through.
Yeah, Pastor.
Waiting because I'm not coming.
God is not mocked, church.
He is not.
If you trust in God, you got to let God do it.
That's right.
Sometimes they have to have hard times to understand.
All right.
They got to go through the muck and mark.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you what the Bible says about this. Let's go to Luke 15.
All right.
Real familiar story. Luke 15.
Yes, sir. Article, sir.
We want to read 11 through 16.
All right. And he said, a certain man had two sons. And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of good that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all there arose a mighty famine in the land, and he began to be in want. And he went and joined himself to the citizen of that country, and he sent him into the fields to feed swine.
And 16.
Oh, 16. And he would fain have filled his belly with the honey that the swine did eat, and no man gave it to him.
Younger brother came and wanted all his money. Said, I got this. I'm going to take my money now. I ain't going to wait till you die. I want it all coming to me now. I'm going to take mine. I want to advance. I'm not even waiting for you to die. Wait for the will and all the probate and all that stuff. I want my money now.
Right now.
And I'm going to take it and do what I want to. And he said, when he had spent all, then at the same time, oh, wait a minute, let's go back. He gathered all together and took his journey to a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living.
All right.
Drinks on me.
Drinks on me.
Come on, you can stay here.
Oh, he has some money.
Everything's good. Then all of a sudden he ran out everything he had. Yeah, caviar and all kind of stuff. Ordering the big menus. All of a sudden he ran out. And at the same time, a famine came on the land. Then he got with a guy while he was in the country and said, you go out there and feed my swine.
That's right.
He didn't feed him.
That's right.
He said, go out there and feed my swine. And all that man had to eat was what the pigs ate.
That's right. Say it, Pastor.
Come on.
Say it.
Daddy didn't go save him. Daddy didn't go look for him. He made a choice.
Yes, he did.
And the scripture says, and no man gave unto him.
Right. No man.
That plain to anybody?
Pretty plain.
Super Saver Hole didn't come in and save the day now. Amen. I went there. Amen. Brother Henry, you got another translation of that. I'll have to hold you close that, but you got that verse there on that 16th verse.
Yes.
Okay, read that for me.
The young man became so hungry that even the paws he was feeding the pigs looked good to him. But no one gave him anything.
No one. But what did he go on to realize? Anybody know the rest of the story?
Oh, yeah.
He came to his senses and got up and said, I ain't even worthy to be in my father's house, but I'm going back where I know I can get some help at.
That's right.
All right.
Now let me help you with that part.
All right.
Sometimes they come back desperate,
Say it, Pastor.
But
but not repentant.
That's right.
See, they left because they couldn't handle the rules in the house.
All right. Tell it.
But sometimes you let them back, but you want them to let them do their own rules. No. That's a desperate spirit. That's not a repentant spirit.
All right.
Don't change yourself for children. Don't change yourself for loved ones. If we don't smoke in our house before you came, you don't smoke in our house now.
Right.
All right now. Say it now.
So true.
Yes.
We don't live that lifestyle here, and you're not going to live it here either.
Amen.
You got other eyes watching you. Little baby eyes are watching you now. You want to go to two things, you're not going to do it up in here. And if you don't want to obey the rules, back out the door.
Amen.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
I know y'all don't want to hear this kind of message. But
It's just the truth, man.
But the son got sick and tired. There's a story of a parents that had a child that had come home, and he was kind of like some of you old folks might remember Lamont Sanford. 32 years old, still living at home. And what going play on changing? Don't shake your head that hard. Amen. You don't know for yourself. Amen. I've seen your palace. Amen. So everyone. Amen. But I'm just saying that the son had no chance or no intentions of changing because he had everything in the house. They took him to a counselor to say, he's got a problem. They talked to the kid, they talked to the parents, and the counselor came back and said, the kid is right. He ain't got no problem. to him so he can understand the consequences to his problem.
That's right. That's right, Pastor.
Am I helping anybody today?
That's right.
Yes.
I don't want you to go into 2020 like I did
Nah.
in 2019 and before and just take it on kids. Take it on problems and everything like that. Or do I want my kids to be married? Do I want my kids to live right now? Yeah, I do, but they're going to have to fall on their head by themselves.
That's right. That's right.
They are not going to learn right from wrong if I keep picking them up and do it for them every time.
That's right. They will not. You're enabling them.
Enabling is not good. God does not enable us.
All right.
God gives us free will to choose whether we want to be with him or not.
That's right.
Yeah.
He says you cannot compromise the word.
Yeah.
And when we take the word out of God's hand, God is a just God.
Yeah.
He is a loving God, but he is a just God. And he will do what he will. And in love, he will create in you what he wants you to be. So while you're storing all this stuff, while you're messing up, you're in the middle of God trying to help this situation.
All right. All right.
You're mocking God.
You are.
See, we thought that was for everybody else. That's not for us. No, that's for us.
That's for us.
Anytime you step in the way of God's word, you're mocking God.
That's right.
Yes.
And you will reap a harvest of disbelief, distrust, hatred. Come on now.
That's right.
They will hurt you
Yes, they will.
because you were out to help them. They were doing so good. Now it's coming when you come home and glasses is missing. Going in, TV ain't where it's supposed to be. You're looking at them and they looking all upside down. I don't know where your TV went. You don't know when they got a key to the house. What you talking about? You don't know where my TV went. Because you let them come in.
Right.
And run a month on your stuff because we enable folks.
All right.
Yeah.
And God said you will not be deceived
That's right.
because God is not mocked.
He is not.
And we need to quit letting our loved ones deceive us.
All right.
And that goes for church folks too.
Say it. Say it. Yes,
We can
sir.
only help folks that come in this house. We're not turning nobody away, but you can only help folks so far.
That's right. That's
If
right.
they hit Deacon Colbert over here, if they hit Sister Hill over here, they hit Deacon Jackson over here, we need to stop something over here.
All right.
Well.
We are doing nothing but enabling them.
That's right.
You can't run game like you used to.
Huh.
There's databases now to find your name on stuff.
All right.
Amen. And they will find.
They will find you. But we have quit being deceived, church, and quit listen to every sob story that comes our way.
All right.
Now you said about food.
Yes, sir.
I had to get it out of my mouth. Amen.
That's right.
But they have to understand that when you reap corruption, when you sow corruption, you will reap corruption.
That's right. That's right.
Nobody is putting lilies in the ground and getting roses.
That's right. They are not.
No. If you're going to put lilies seeds down, you're not getting roses. If you put cabbage seeds down, cabbage is going to come up.
Yes, sir. Say that, Pastor.
That's right.
Yes,
Quit
sir.
reaping corruption on your child's life, on your loved one's life.
My Lord.
All of us have been going to the doctor and give them diagnoses, and we sit there and ignore the diagnosis. What'd you go for if you didn't want to get better?
Amen.
I know this ain't what you want to hear.
Yeah.
I know it's quiet. I know it's
What we
quiet.
need.
But I'm telling you, I told my wife I had a whole nother message for you, a nice little New Year's message and everything. And stuff. And I was going through my house and I don't even know where this book came from, but it talked about enabling.
All right.
And I said, that's what we need.
Uh-huh.
Get this monkey off my back.
Yes, sir. Good
All right.
neighbor.
All right.
Let me sleep at night. Oh, come on, see.
Yeah.
If they're not on your lap, they're on your heart.
All right. Say
Come
that.
on, parents, come on, go with me now.
Yes, sir.
If they want to make some mistakes with the wrong boy and the wrong girl, let them find out how bad they are.
All right.
Or it may cost them a limb. It may cost them having to take horse pills later on, Brother Fred. Amen. It may take the penicillin, yeah, it may take that.
All right.
But they'll learn. I'm not saying Fred, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that they need to learn. You are responsible for them until the age of accountability.
That's right. That's right.
That's all you're here for. And whether they leave right, whether they leave wrong, or whether they leave it it all, that's on them.
That's right.
Amen.
That's pretty
And what
plain.
they do from that on point on is on them and God.
Yes, sir.
And you coming in every time, but the baby's going to have to suffer too.
That's right.
I know y'all want to hear that. The baby's going to have to suffer too. Because of the ill respect, the decisions their parents make, the children are going to have to suffer too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the word.
That's right.
But there's some happy news. Verses 9 and 10 gives us some happy news.
All right.
And what does verse 9 and 10 say?
Are we back to
Galatians.
Galatians, I'm sorry, we're back to Galatians. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith.
That's right.
Verse 9 tells us if we do not withdraw, if we do not fall back, if we do not allow interruptions to be given to pressure, we don't slack off, we don't give in, we don't allow temptation, we don't allow weariness, we will reap if we faint not.
We faint not. Hold on.
Yes, there are going to be some bad times. Yes, we're going to want to give up. Yes, we're going to want to run to mama. We're going to run to daddy. But the only one we can truly all run to is the Lord.
All right, all right.
He's the only one changing anybody in here. I am deliberating. I am painstakingly wanting to get this weight off me. I'm going to do that. Weight Watchers can't do it. Oprah can't do it.
Nope.
Keto can't do it.
Nope.
God is going to do it.
Amen.
He's going to stop my car from turning into the arches. Stop me from going up there on the microphone. So willpower. Sister Nero telling me to stop drinking and doing everything ain't gonna stop me from drinking. I'm a drinker harder now. You grown. Your mind don't even function with that kind of stuff. They can be as right as rain. You gonna stop doing this? You gonna no? I'm not. Ain't none of y'all gonna change in this church until God get a hold of y'all.
Amen.
I had to learn that as pastor.
Say it, Pastor.
You didn't want to hear that either.
Say it. Say it. That's the truth.
There's going to be some hateful people. There's going to be some people that are going to frown all day long. You talk about smile if you want to. They will frown hard.
So true.
You got to put God on them. All we can do for our family members is love Christ, believe in the Lord, and pray for our loved ones.
That's right. That's right, man.
Because at the end of the day, it says if you're going to do good unto those, especially of the household of faith. And doing good sometimes is leaving them alone.
All right.
Because it makes it, we got all the answers. We could be over here in the conversation. No, girl, that ain't what he needs. This is what he needs. No, he needs his butt whooping is what he needs. And I'm not talking about a butt whooping. I'm talking about a God butt whooping. I'm here to tell you, ain't nothing worse than a God whooping.
All right. All right, Pastor.
Ain't nothing worse than a God whooping. So I help you to give you something to take you into the new year.
All right.
Yes.
That's
You can unpack some things
That's
now.
powerful.
Stay in your lane.
In the lane.
Do what God has called you to do. And you ain't got no nerve to be talking about anybody else or trying to save anybody else because you got cancer and diabetes your dang self.
My Lord.
Come on.
Amen. Amen.
How you gonna help somebody with sickness and you sick? You know what you ought to be doing is taking that metformin. Well, you ain't even taking your chemo treatment, so how you gonna try to tell people what you know? We easy to tell somebody else what to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But what are we doing for self? So in 2020, I'd like for us to start looking at self
Say it, Pastor.
and let God take care of the rest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Doors of the church is open.
Amen. That's a powerful message, Pastor.
Christian experience.
Yes, sir.
That's good stuff. That's all
You
right.
will join me this
Amen.
All right.
morning.